Through the darkest stretches of isolated highways, tales of truck driver horror echo like whispers in the night. One such tale stands out, a chilling account of a trucker's journey into sheer madness and terror. It was a moonless night when Jack, a seasoned truck driver, embarked on his usual route through the desolate backroads. As he settled into the monotonous rhythm of the open road, an unease settled deep within him. The shadows seemed to stretch longer, and an eerie silence enveloped the landscape. As Jack pressed on, his tired eyes caught a glimpse of an abandoned gas station, its flickering lights casting an eerie glow. Normally, he would have passed by without a second thought, but something drew him near. Against his better judgment, he pulled into the desolate lot. The air was thick with an unsettling stillness as Jack stepped out of the truck. The wind whispered through the broken windows of the gas station, and an overwhelming feeling of being watched sent shivers down his spine. Ignoring his instincts, he ventured inside, the squeaking of the rusty door reverberating through the eerie silence. So inside, the gas station seemed frozen in time, as if trapped in a perpetual state of decay. The shelves were lined with dusty cans and expired snacks. As Jack's gaze lingered, he noticed an old wooden box tucked away on a forgotten shelf. Compelled by curiosity, he reached for it and lifted the lid. Unbeknownst to Jack, he had unwittingly unleashed a malevolent force. The box contained relics from a dark and forbidden ritual, imbued with a curse that hungered for suffering and chaos. Unleashed by Jack's touch, the curse began to seep into his being, twist his reality, and awaken a dormant evil. From that moment forward, Jack's journey took a terrifying turn. Shadows danced at the edge of his vision, elusive whispers echoed within his mind, and a sinister presence followed him wherever he went. The familiar landscapes transformed into nightmarish visions, and faces in the passing headlights contorted into grotesque and unholy visages. Fueled by a mounting paranoia, Jack's grip on reality began to slip. Sleepless nights brought haunting dreams, each more vivid than the last. In these nightmares, faceless figures emerged from the darkness, tormenting him with their unspoken malevolence. Their spectral touch seared his skin, leaving behind chilling reminders of their existence. As the days turned to weeks, Jack's once cheerful demeanor faded. His eyes bore the weight of his torment, and his mind became a battlefield of terror and sanity. Desperate for answers, he sought guidance from old tomes and forgotten legends, desperately seeking a way to rid himself of this curse. In his relentless pursuit of a solution, Jack discovered a secluded cabin deep within the heart of a forgotten forest. It was whispered to be the dwelling of an enigmatic figure, a recluse known only as the Guardian. Armed with a glimmer of hope, he approached the cabin, its dilapidated appearance a stark contrast to the aura of ancient wisdom within. The Guardian, a weathered old man, listened intently as Jack poured out his tale of anguish and horror. With a mournful look, the Guardian revealed the nature of Jack's curse. A pact made long ago by a trucker who had unwittingly summoned a malevolent spirit. The only path to salvation lay in confronting the entity that haunted him, and Jack's desperate, final act of self-sacrifice. Armed with newfound resolve, Jack returned to the cursed gas station, the place where it all began. As the moonless night enveloped him, he stood in the shadows, staring into abyssal darkness. The entity emerged, its form shifting and contorting, as if feeding off the fear that emanated from Jack's trembling soul. Summoning every ounce of courage, Jack channeled his inner strength. With a voice filled with defiance, he challenged the entity, refusing to succumb to its torment. The battle that ensued was beyond comprehension, a clash of wills, a dance of near madness. But in the end, Jack prevailed. As the entity dissipated into the night, a profound stillness settled over the gas station. Jack, weary and scarred, breathed a sigh of relief. The curse that had plagued him was broken, but the horror he endured would forever be etched in his memory. From that night on, Jack vowed never to speak of his ordeal, burying the memories in the deepest recesses of his mind. As he navigated the open road once again, he silently carried the weight of his terrifying journey, forever changed by the horrors he had faced. Thus ends the disturbing tale of Jack, a truck driver who embarked on a journey that tested the limits of his sanity and resilience. It serves as a haunting reminder that even the mundane can cloak unspeakable horrors, forever lurking at the edge of our perceptions. And in the deepest, darkest corners of the world, truckers continue to drive, their tales forever entwined with the spectral shadows that haunt the roads at night.